It was a long night, man.
Yeah, I bet.
What do you think of this weekend with Tony versus Kevin Lee? What do you think of that?
Me?
I think Kevin Lee's gonna win.
I hope Tony Ferguson hurts him in the head and takes him out.
Oh, yeah?
What's
I don't
going on
like
with you?
Kevin Lee.
Why don't you like Kevin?
He talks shit, man. He's too comfortable saying my name, talking shit.
Your name?
I challenged him. I challenged him to a fight in the gym. I hope we'll meet that. I mean, he's got a fight this weekend. I got something November 4th, but I want to fight him. He's 55 or I'm a 7. He's but so I don't think, and we're in different spots, so I don't think it can happen in the UFC. But I love that fight.
You guys had a personal problem?
Yeah, why is he calling you
He just
out?
talks shit, man. He talks shit. I never said a word about him. He talks shit. He talks shit like, oh, you're not a real fighter, this and that. Come find out.
Really? You're not a fighter? Why?
Because he was jealous. He wanted to fight Sage. He's jealous.
Yeah.
So I said, I'd like to straight up fight him.
Well, would
no
he
time limit too.
Would he go up to 170?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I don't listen.
If he would, let's do it. I'd love to, but I doubt it.
I think sometimes guys know that like it's almost like Tony against Verdum in that press conference. Like that there's such a weight difference. It's just not gonna happen. Yeah. Like that girl who was talking shit to Cyborg and didn't plan on getting smacked in the face for it.
Yeah, well,
like sometimes you're not gonna have to deal with somebody in the octagon, so you can.
Yeah, but you should you shouldn't be surprised if something does happen. Like
of course.
Cyborg, you know what I mean? But fuck it, Mickey knows the deal, man. He's got enough friends. He could use some enemies. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Right, Mickey?
Absolutely not. I would love to. I would love to see him.
Around
I'd love to see him. I'd love to see him in the gym. We're let's go in the gym and let's fight. Let's get a fight.
Yeah, man.
Maybe put some cameras there. Maybe bet some money.
Now, after that thing after your call out of Dan Hardy, you haven't called anybody else out, and then this thing fell on your lap. He actually kind of Randy.
He said it, and I had like. That's such a good fight. Like, that's such a good fight for me. It's a fun fight. I love it.
You know what's interesting though? Why would he? And you sound really confident after training with Randy Brown.
Yeah.
Why do you think he would ask for that after he trained with you?
I think
because you feel confident about how that went down.
Yes, I think he thinks he could expose my striking. But the thing is, I've never had to show my striking in the UFC.
Yeah.
I haven't had to. I fought Sage. Once he cut open my stitches, I'm like, all right, now I'm gonna hit him. What happened when I hit him? Dropped him, choked him. That's the one time I was like, all right, I was like, let me grapple, suck the air out of this kid. Yeah. CM Punk, he came right at me hot. First guy I fought, Michael Jackson, dropped him in 45 seconds.
I refuse to call him Mike Jackson because he was big on that. He was big on. I don't blame you for saying it because it makes him sound tougher, but. The guy's name was Michael Jackson, but he got offended.
Oh, wait a minute. That name.
Yeah. It sounds like somebody.
Yo, I was a little nervous.
But the problem was this guy got offended.
An actor.
But he got offended when people were calling him Michael Jackson. And then the guy comes out. He goes, no, it's Mike Jackson. It's Mike. And he comes out to a fucking Michael Jackson song.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, you know what I think?
Which one?
That's what I think of you and your fucking don't be calling me Michael Jackson.
Let me guess. I'm going to guess the song. Was it Smooth Criminal? Like what Michael Jackson, or is it Beat It?
I don't know. I was like, if I lose to this guy, I'll never be able to listen to Thriller for the rest of my life. I'll cry every time I hear it.
Do you remember the Billie Jean video with all the little blocks were lighting up? That was fun.
That's good, man. No, Mickey was smart to get in the spot he's in.
Yes.
Man. Everybody wanted that CM Punk fight. And then,
and to answer your question about Randy still, I think a lot of these guys are jealous. They're jealous. They're jealous of me.
Yeah,
I'm getting a lot of attention. I got a great spot. I had a cool route. You know what I mean? I had an easier route.
Yeah,
I had an easier route. Look, I fought that dude Mike Jackson and CM Punk.
Yeah, but
and then I beat Sage, and then I'm gonna beat Randy, and I'm gonna beat another guy and another guy and another guy, and then shut all these motherfuckers.
I want to ask you what you think about a couple of other people in the division because we become a bit obsessed with Mike Perry.
Yes, I bet me and him cross paths. Yeah, I bet that happens. Now, for sure, that makes sense. I mean, it looks like he's fighting Robbie Lawler, right?
He called him out, but we don't know.
I just thought I just saw something.
Robbie's number 1. He's number 15.
Yeah, it could have just been someone's edit. It could have just been someone's edit. I don't know. But
I think he mentioned Rob. We had Mike on the phone here. I think he said he wanted to fight Robbie, but I don't see him getting that fight.
Yo, to be honest, I'm a fan of Mike Perry. We were on the same card in Sacramento. And he's a cool guy. He's a nice guy.
Like he's
a good person. Yeah. He is.
You need characters like that, man. See,
he's great. He brings violence. That's what I like. I like guys who bring that violence.
But there's also guys like Mike Perry, like yourself, who feel comfortable with this in front of a microphone. Mm-hmm. When there's other guys like Tito Ortiz, that shit's like kryptonite.
Why is he not good in front of the mic?
Holy fuck! What? Tito Ortiz?
Why?
With a mic?
Why is he bad?
It's fucking rough, man.
He's
I don't know. It's cringeworthy.
Is he not? Oh, he's.
I'm not trying to attack the
There's
guy.
some really funny stuff of Tito and
There's gotta
Ken
be some.
Shamrock
Yeah.
like talking shit, and it's just epically bad.
No,
He's not
Tito.
good.
No,
Oh, dude, it's very funny.
anytime.
It's like, I'm gonna-
First of all, go ahead. You have any?
He's like they were like, I'm gonna beat the ever loving death out of you.
I'm gonna beat you into a living death. That was Ken Shamrock. But Tito's got some just. There's got to be some stuff on YouTube with Tito stuff because every time he's lost a fight, and he'd be like, "Yeah, I'd like you to compete with a crack. I have a cracked skull right now," and people are like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
He's a little corny.
I'm competing with a broken neck. No, dude, he was. Listen, I don't know. All I know is I spent time with a lot of fighters, and I was doing a show called Fight Camp Insider that was on for like a half a second, and I spent time with Forrest Griffin, Chael Sonnen, and the third guy was Tito. And the first two guys, it was a pleasure, man. And Tito was, I went to Big Bear. He's just kind of standoffish. He wasn't too cool. And I was very, he's just very, it seems bitter. Like
I've had decent success with Tito. I remember I've hosted the AVN Awards twice, and the second time I was hosting, Tito was in the front row because he was married. He was with Jenna Jameson.
Okay.
And people were yelling at him.
Hey, Kane.
What's that?
It was okay. That's nice. Nice one. It's probably fun. Probably a good time.
Yeah, she's lovely. It was a fun gig, but people were yelling at him about Liddell. I remember back then. This is probably 2007.
Yeah.
And they're all shouting at him.
They're trying to make them fight in Bellator or something, right? Aren't they talking
They
about
said
that?
Chuck would take months to get cleared, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Months. He won't be ready for a November card or even.
I know him and Dana are boys, so I didn't know how that would even be him going over to.
Well,
Bellator.
the bottom line, they